Alright, let's try shifting this and oh shit. Alright, so this is my Skunk2 short shift adapter install video. I'm just gonna drive my car one last time so that I remember what it feels like without it. I just finished my underglow install earlier today. I just haven't drove my car in a while, so I'm just gonna go for a quick drive. Put this back on. If you haven't seen inside of your center console or whatever, this is what it looks like. I actually don't know how many turns this is supposed to go, so let's do that. I'm gonna use a 14 mil. Snug this up. Hopefully I don't hit any wires down here that are still hanging. Let's go. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I kind of wanted to avoid the rain, but I guess it's inevitable. The car's dirty anyway. Alright, let's go. Just real quick around the block or something. See if my see if my underglow holds up. Of course I get hit with some rain. Oh well. I've always thought the throws on this were super long. I only bought the Skunk2 because my friend told me that it would help with, like, I guess, gear grind. But I've recently readjusted my clutch. I forgot who it was, but I might put a link in the description to that video. I think it really helped with the grind. I've only taken it on a handful of test drives, but it did help me a little bit. Alright. Hey, look, a skyline. Remember what it's like, so that when I install it, I'll know if there's a difference or not. Ah, sad boys. Just trying to avoid the rain, but at least now I can drive it in the rain before I get another wash. Yes, I work in this tiny ass garage. There we go. Alright, let's start our install. Alright, this thing. So this is the Skunk2 short shift adapter for 2006 plus Honda Civic. This car is basically a Honda Civic, so all the Civic parts fit onto it. Look at this nice sticker. Yeah. Oh. I rarely buy new parts like this, so this is an experience. Look at that owner's kit. Fancy Skunk2 cardboard. There she is. A Skunk2 short shift adapter. And a Skunk2 sticker. Cool. This is kind of cool because I run a lot of Skunk2 parts. I have the cold air intake and the alpha headers, so I might just slap this on the car. Let's go to my collection. Ooh. Let's go inside. Alright, so I've switched to my iPhone camera, and the piece that we're going to be installing attaches to that silver thing there. And I'm actually going off Gerb's install video, and you know, he'd probably have a way better install video than I do, so you should definitely go watch his after you watch mine if you have any questions. But yeah, here we go. If you're wondering how to take off the plastic around here, you can really just grab it, and it just pulled off for me. He says that in his video too, but yeah, we're gonna take the shift knob off. Actually, I believe I took the shift knob off first, and then I took that off. So do it in that order, not the other order. Shift knob off, you just put that 14 here, and you crack it loose that way, and yeah, your shift knob will become loose. It might take a little effort. You might want to grab here, have your other hand on the wrench, but after that, it should just screw off. Just like that. So make sure you hold it, because the first time I took mine off, it kind of fell, because I didn't realize that obviously shift knobs are weighted. So I'm just gonna put that there, and let's take this nut off. Make sure you don't drop that either. Alright, so once you have the knob off, it's like this. And I don't remember what's next, so I'm gonna go watch his video. Alright, so I'm at the part where you take this goddamn blue cap off, and I kind of went through here really quick with a vacuum and wet wipe, just clean it up a little bit. Yeah, get back to you when I, you know, eventually take that off. This is pretty infamous for being a pain in the, yeah. Alright, so I did struggle a little bit with this. What I see most people doing is using like a flathead like this, try to take it off. I watched another video, it's quite older, and he actually used something like this. I'm pretty sure his was like a socket, but this worked for me. And I kind of just I put my hand against the lever here and pushed a little bit into the cap. I saw it move just a little bit, and I hit it with this dead blow here, and yeah, I hit it 2-3 times and just popped right off. Alright, so this is the adapter. The little Allen screws on the side are actually 2mm. nobody really talks about it. They just say it's really small. So yeah, it's 2mm. It'll fit right up to here, and the blue cap actually goes on this piece. So let's do that. So before I install it, I unthreaded the screws enough so that it'll slip onto the ball easy, but not so much that they'll fall out. You definitely don't want to lose those. And for the caps, they did use a little grease for the OEM, so I'm gonna put just a little bit of this grease right here. This grease is good for just any lubricating of, you know, metal to metal parts and, you know, stuff like that. All right, and it's in. So basically, to get the blue cap onto the adapter, I put it on my vise, kind of like a hard flat surface. I hit it with a hammer and it just popped on. And once you put it in, you want to slip the adapter. So you want to slip the adapter on, but don't tighten it yet. Put this piece and make sure it clicks back on before you tighten it. And make sure when you tighten these, the piece is completely seated up into the shifter. And then you just tighten the Allen screws. They're not very big. I don't think you have to tighten them too much, but I will double check that in a little bit. And I was just doing some like garage shifting in here with the car and the engine running. Feels good. Throw, I think, feels a little different, but the only way to really tell is to take it on a test drive. So I'm gonna clean this up a little bit and we'll take it out. It's gonna be the first drive with the new short shift adapter. See how it goes. Noise, like a clicky noise. I don't think it's loose or anything. It's just it's kind of scary having the throws shorter, just because it feels like I'm not in gear now. But I really am. Let's try this. It's scary. I can hear it click when it goes into gear. That's how I'll know it's in gear. Feels good. Feels, I think, the same. I'm just worried if I install it right, if I'm being honest. Okay. Yeah, it kind of makes a clicky sound. It's interesting. Might be the grease I put in there, but hear that when I don't have music playing. And I usually have music playing, so. Second gear. Interesting. Now I do have Acuity Shifter Bushing upgrades. I do have the Acuity Shifter Bushing upgrade, so I think paired that with this, it does feel really good. Awesome. Yeah. Feels good. So here I am a couple weeks later after I installed the Skunk2 short shifter. And I just wanted to show what the throw is right now. I'm going to line it up roughly with the 20 here. And I'm going to go into third. It's about, from my perspective, it's a little under the 25. Kind of hard to see on camera. But I remember it going, but I do remember it going to 25 when I first measured it. And the same going into fourth. And here it almost goes to the 15. So I remember it being about 10 centimeters each way, and it promised to reduce the throw by about 22%. Because here it goes to about 24 and a half, about 24 and a half, and the other way it'll go to about 15 and a half. I've had it on a couple weeks now, and it still feels good. I'm having less grinding issues, but just because there's a mosquito in here. And the clicky noise that I mentioned before, I think it's gone. I guess I just don't really notice it anymore. Yeah. Overall, I do think that it is worth the money. I'm not entirely sure where the 20% comes from, because I remember measuring it being about 5 millimeters throw each way, but obviously I don't know how they measured it. And it only reduced the throw by about 12 millimeters each way. Sorry, I remember it being 5 centimeters each way. So it reduced it by about 12 millimeters each way, which is 12%. But I mean, for the money, I only paid about $65 for this, $65 Canadian for this little piece, and it seems to work well. So if you think about buying it, you should definitely buy it. And if you really want something that'll be more premium, I think that the hybrid racing short shifter is probably better for you. But thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something. Peace.